Welcome to Jimosi podcast. So Salva Kiir, yesterday on Friday, ordered for the reduction in Jedco electricity tariff, and this was to make power more affordable for the citizens.
Okay.
And yeah, so there were a lot of discussion from South Sudanese citizens that saw the news when it was announced on SSBC, and they moved to social media and they had a discussion. So my question to you is, will this reduction really help South Sudanese citizen? Is it really going to help?
I think it can help the South Sudanese because the cost of living is already on the rooftop. On the rooftop. So that means any reduction in the prices of services is a welcomed idea. But the question is, will it be implemented? Because it's one thing to order the service provider to reduce their prices, and it's another thing for the service providers to implement whatever has been ordered of them to do. Yeah, because they can choose to strike
Yeah.
or say we are not offering this
That they will
if
not
you don't
implement
stick
it.
to our price, because we are in business and we are not going to make any profit if we stick to the reduced amount. Yeah.
Well, I'm going to start this way. That
Okay.
this reduction in the tariff for the Jedco power is not going to appeal and it's not going to help a lot of citizens.
Okay.
The reason as to why is that there are only few people that are connected to this Jedco power in Juba. The power itself is stationed in Juba, so it doesn't go outside Juba. And a lot of, because South Sudan being a hot country, already a lot of people have solar system on their houses. So it's only some institution, businesses, and few houses that has this power.
Okay.
So reducing it is just going to help a fraction of the citizen, a fraction of the country.
Juba residents, not just even country.
Yes. So it's like if we do the calculation of people that are going to see the impact of tariff reduction, is going to be less than 10% of the whole population. So this one, its intentions to make South Sudanese citizens is not going to be that helpful, because it's just less than 10% of population that's going to benefit from this order. And then you talk of how will it be implemented. I will say it is possible because this Jedco power is a private-public partnership. So the government itself, they have shares in that company.
Okay.
They have like at least 48%, or they're the one with the 52%, and then the other people have the remainder of the shares. So now, if they apply the tariff, then it simply means they can easily tell the people that collect the funds from the Jedco and say, instead of giving us our share of our 48%, you can simply reduce it to half of it, and use a half of it to reduce the power supply.
As a subsidy.
Yes, as a subsidy.
Okay.
That was what was actually meant for it. It was supposed to be announced as a subsidy, but not an order on tariff, because the way that the Jedco power work is that you go to the substation or the shops where you're going to buy a token.
Okay.
Token is the one that you come and put in your house and will determine how long your electricity will last.
Is everyone using tokens?
Yes, there's no direct. Yes, there's no somewhere that after end of the month you go somewhere, you go pay. No, everybody is on token. So you go buy your token. So it's just going to be, if you were to buy token for 100,000 SSP, if they were lasting you the other day 4 days, now because of the tariff is going to last you at least 6 days. That's how that tariff will work.
So technically that would mean the price has been reduced by, let's say, 10%. So whatever you used to pay, let's say if you used to buy tokens of 100, then the amount, like the the power that you are supposed to buy by 100,000 can now cost you around 80,000. Yeah, but then like it's up to you as an individual to buy like whatever amount, whatever number of tokens that you need, and then you go and use them.
And
when
then-
they are finished or if they are depleted, you go back to restock.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So that's how. So like, will it really help South Sudanese? No, I would say no. It's just going to be a percentage of people, which is less than 30% that are enjoying this.
And that's only within Juba.
Within
because I
Juba.
don't think the electricity has gone outside Central Equatoria.
No, it hasn't. It has not gone there. And then also, yeah. So these people, like as of now, we know that they run on generators. So I don't know if they have introduced solar to be supplying the batteries and supply. I really don't know if they're doing that. But let's put it that way aside. People were having discussion, and most of South Sudanese citizens requested the president to do the same thing to MTN, Zain, and Digitel. Do you agree with them?
100%. Those service providers are very expensive. Like the mobile service providers. Let's say Zain, Digitel, MTN. Yeah, there used to be Jimtel, but I don't think it's still operational now. Yeah, but like when you buy, let's say, credit, or in South Sudan, they call it airtime.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you buy, like, regardless of the amount, if you're using it, let's say you want to subscribe for data, it's going to be extremely expensive. Like you end up subscribing to a certain amount, but then the network is super weak and very slow. So you're not even able to do something with it. Yeah, the last time I was in Juba, I was not able to check anything on YouTube. Even sometimes it was hard to check emails. That's how
bad it was.
Bad the network is, yeah. If I have to check my emails, I had to go to, let's say, a cyber cafe or like to some of the hotels that had Wi-Fi, like Vision Gate.
In Haisora.
Yeah, I don't know Haisora.
Hey.
Yeah. So I would just go to, let's say, like Dandy Hotel or somewhere like Vision Gate. And then you can easily check what you need to check. Yeah. Or if you are within Juba, then you just go to a random place that has Wi-Fi. And then you have to buy, like, you have to pay a certain amount for 1 hour, 30 minutes, or depending with how long you want to browse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. So for me, I will agree with South Sudanese that if this guy, the president, has powers to do anything, he should do the same thing to the MTN, Zain, and Digital. Yeah. I agree with people, but is it really possible? No, it is not possible. Okay. And the reason why it is not possible is because these three companies, the government of South Sudan does not own shares in it. Okay. So it does not make decision for them.
But I think one of them is South Sudan Digitel. I think it's owned by South Sudanese.
Owned by South Sudanese, but it's still a private company. It's not owned by the government. It is when it's owned by the government, this is where they forgo some of their profit for the sake of citizens. But when anything is owned by private entities, it doesn't matter. So in this case, I agree with South Sudanese, but it will not be possible because government do not own any shares in these companies.
No, but I feel like the government can still influence their decision. Let's say by reducing the taxes that they charge on them, on those service providers, then they are able to reduce their prices. Because if you look at things like inflation and the amount of taxation that they need to pay, that's why they keep on raising their subscription value. But then the quality of service that you get from it is super weak. Yeah, but if the government is to say, let's say, it's like subsidizing. If they say they are going to reduce the taxes that they charge on those tariffs, then the companies might agree.
The government is not able to do that.
Okay.
For this reason. Yes, reduction of taxes or foregoing the taxes in general can help, but they will not do that. The reason why they will not do that is because this is where they get money to run part of their governments.
Okay.
Since the economy has become weak, the oil is not doing as well as they expected it to do. So these are some of the sources of revenue that they have right now. If they start foregoing them or like reducing what they're supposed to get from them, then they're going to struggle completely and the country might even collapse. So these people will not forego their taxes from this, and they don't have any power in reducing the MTN, Zain, and Digitel.
Anyway,
tariffs.
Michael McWilliam last time said it's you people who are talking for long that you are calling each other for 2 hours.
Yes.
Yet we are among the lowest tariff rates. Like the tariffs that are charged by these mobile service providers are the lowest in the region. Yeah. So he said, you don't have to talk for too long. Just call someone, say, hello, are you okay? Yes, I'm okay. Okay, bye.
You don't talk 2 hours just talking with girlfriends.
When you are jobless, what business do you have with
girlfriends?
dating? Yes.
It does not functioning because you have no business. You have no money.
Yes.
It keeps functioning.
You need money for sustainability.
No, the thing is, yeah. So the problem with our people is because of inflation.
Okay.
So sometimes people go back with nostalgia of how they used to buy a certain thing with certain credit with a certain amount and it would last long.
Yes.
Now they want the same thing to apply in 2025.
Me, I used to buy Viva Cell, five pounds. Yes, and it would last almost 30 minutes.
Yes, £5.
Back in 2016. Less than 10 years ago, actually. 9 years ago. Yeah.
£5
right
cannot
now we
even
don't
buy
have
even a
Viva
sweet.
Cell.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even a sweet. Like you can't even get ball gum.
Chewing gum.
Yeah. And imagine transport cost, let's say between two places. Or if you were going, let's say from Munuki to around Custom, you could pay $1. No, £1.
Yeah.
If you are going to Souk Libya, you still pay £1. I think because they didn't have things like 50 cents or stuff. So it was standard. And going to Konyo would be almost the same amount too.
Yeah.
But right now, we are talking in thousands.
Yes, things keep changing.
Yeah.
So if the president had powers to reduce for MTN, Zain, and Digitel, that will be the best that he can do.
Yeah.
Because when it comes to these sales services providers, these people are everywhere, the entire country. People are using mobile phone.
Even in the cattle camp.
Yes, and in the interior.
Yeah.
So if he was to do anything with the telecommunication companies, this one is going to touch a huge percentage.
Yeah, like almost 90 or even 99%.
Yes, it will touch everybody, even the rebels, people with the government, everybody will benefit from that.
These other small politicians.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, so it will benefit everybody.
Okay.
If he was to do the MTN one. But if he only does the Jedco, it only help people within Juba. But again,
and not even everybody within Juba. Because in Sherkat, I know some places that don't have electricity.
Some places in the dark.
Yes. Places like the newest estate, it's called Mapao. Yeah. Not everywhere is electrified. Maybe the only place that has electricity in most areas are like Amarat, Jubadit, those places.
Yeah. And again, some people, like, as you know, South Sudanese always have something to say, right? So some people were saying that this was part of his campaign. Do you think this is part of his 2026 campaign?
Why is he campaigning even? He has been in power for over 20 years.
Yes.
If there's something that he could not do or he did not manage to do, then the next 4 years will not be enough for him to do it. He should just step down and let Bolmel take the mantle.
It will be the same stories.
Yeah. No, because that's the nearest person, right? He's like the second to the president in terms of command.
What a Wunuweng.
Wunuweng.
Can it be given to Wunuweng?
A special envoy. The same family cannot run the country for 30 years.
Yeah, so the thing is,
If the Weng itself could not manage to steer the country in the right direction, then what is Wunuweng going to do?
Yes.
One of the cow.
Yeah, so I don't think there's anything to campaign for. Even if we would like to campaign the entire time, South Sudanese are already tired of him. People will not vote for him
because of the kind
because of the what he has
doing,
campaigned or what he has promised to do.
No, but people can see, like how
people will just
very
vote because of the party.
Yeah.
But it's not because this person now is going to make any new changes.
Charisma.
If he did not do anything from 2005, after the death of John Garang until now, what else is he going to do? It's not going to do anything.
And actually, according to our constitution, that is the transitional constitution of 2011, the presidential term is supposed to be only 4 years. We are supposed to conduct elections like the US after every 4 years. Yeah. So far he has been in office for close to 5 terms. It's actually his 5th term right now. Man, atakwenda like Museveni.
Well, this is where they create all this infighting so that they can continue. Because if there was no infighting, the best we would have done is from 2011 to 2019, 2 terms. 2011, 2015, 1 term. 2015 to 2019, 2nd term. Then he is out. But because these people fought a lot of fighting here and there, they keep making their new peace deal, of which peace is not helping any South Sudanese.
There's no peace like for the majority of people.
The guy just keep ruling.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I don't know, like, why he doesn't see that he has already ruled for over 20 years and nothing new has come.
He is eating. That's it. Like, so long as you are able to get those small benefits, your hands are very deep inside the government pockets. And you can imagine if you are out of that position, then someone else will come and fit their hands inside the same pocket.
But how much money?
Both hands cannot get in.
How much money does he really want? Because there should be a certain number.
He wants enough for the grandkids. He has grandkids right now.
There should be a certain number or a certain dollar amount or South Sudanese amount that when you have, you are set for life. You should not be thinking of stealing again. Because sometimes what I see here, people stealing without investing. This is a bad way of stealing.
Why would you invest when you know, like, your source of livelihood does not run dry? You can easily give orders to the Ministry of Finance or the central bank, release this amount to the presidential something, and they release it. Then why would you invest? I know, like, as a family, they have several investments.
Not those investment in cash, investment in something that generate jobs. So that South Sudanese also get employed.
They have jobs, so why should they care about you people? You see how they keep on recycling these people, especially the president. He appoints and fires, and then he'll recycle the same people and keeps on complaining of, oh, I am not working with good people. Other people say the president is not the issue are those surrounding him. No. Why do you keep on keeping bad company? If these people are not working, stop recycling them.
He's part of the problem.
Yeah, he's like the biggest percentage of the problem.
But why do people give him so much powers? That literally, even a commissioner in a state, he has to appoint them. There's something they're supposed to be left to the state.
Yeah, like to the governors.
Yes.
I don't know if he appoints everyone though, because recently
he does even commissioners.
Really?
Like, yeah, the thing of Atanya page where he was talking like has been mad with some people for a long time.
You boy have issues.
He addresses people like his enemies.
I think that was direct attack on Nani. It's called something Angok.
Well, we are not here to mention people, so he knows who he was attacking, but
no, because that individual came out and he was kind of, it's like he has not accepted his appointment. So they are still in campaign mode. It's like Rigiji after winning the elections and he was campaigning.
But I feel like South Sudanese politicians or citizens should be given that freedom of expression where people have to talk like, you see the way that Kenyan talks?
Yeah.
Kwa mazishi, in burials, in prayers, in churches, where people go campaign and say their own things directly to their opponents, and these other people go address them at a later date.
Remember, we don't have rubber bullets.
We need to be addressing people for
We
what
don't
they're
have
saying.
tear gas.
This
We
thing
have
of
rubber
just saying
bullets.
things in between and you are just dying with your words in you, oh, don't do this. No, people should be allowed to express
Freedom of
themselves.
expression. According to the Constitution, it is there under the chapter of rights and freedoms. Yeah, but it's not being adhered to. They say there's freedom of speech, but freedom after speech is not guaranteed. Yeah.
And yeah.
So you say something ill about someone like who has a big position, and the next thing you see are national security personnel
Well,
at your doorstep.
The thing that I hate about the people that are sent is their illiteracy.
Yes.
Somebody that is a class 2 dropout, class 3 dropout, is sent to come and arrest a PhD, a graduate,
Masters.
a Form 4, a master's,
Diploma
a
graduate.
7-degree graduate. Now they come and arrest this person. You try to reason with them. They have been sent with orders only.
Yeah.
They don't reason beyond anything. It's just like Mkubwa has said. The boss
Because
has
they
said.
don't understand, right? Like if they were smart enough, they would see, okay, this person is making sense. Because at the end of the day, when you speak out about bad governance, you're not speaking out simply because you want to enjoy good governance. You are speaking because you want the entire country to
benefit.
be governed well. Yeah. But if those other people, like those who are deep in the system, don't really understand the essence of good governance, then they'll never understand why. Like, what are you saying? We are happy. We are a happy people. South Sudanese are thriving.
Yes, it's a lot of bullshit. But again, there were some people that were saying that he should work on something else, which I'm going to ask you.
Okay.
Do you think the president has powers to reduce the dollar exchange rate through his regular decrease?
No, that's beyond his pay grade.
Hey.
That is the exchange rate is influenced by market. Yeah.
Monetary policies and fiscal policies.
So it's nothing, not even the Ministry of Finance can reduce that or the central bank. Yeah. It's market demand. South Sudan does not produce anything. So you have to import most of the items. And we don't export anything. So where do you expect to get foreign revenue? Yeah, because we don't have that as a source of revenue. That's why you see a lot of people who import stuff, they don't buy things in South Sudanese pounds. Yeah. So there's a lot of demand for dollars to run different things. And then also these people that are not investing in the country, like you said earlier, most of their family is someone with 3, 4, 5 wives. They are spread across East African capitals. So in those places, either they have bought houses, but still they have to pay school fees for their children, medication. Or if they are renting, then they need dollars to send monthly upkeep and all other expenses. So that means South Sudan is currently a hunting ground, according to what PLO Lumumba once said. People go there to hunt money, and then they use it in different parts of East Africa. And that's why the country itself is not developing. So the presidential decrees just keep them for appointing and firing individuals, but it hasn't gone to the extent of improving the exchange rates.
Yeah, as for me, it is very true that his decrease will not help in the exchange rate, especially for the dollar, because of the market forces. This thing is not something that you can sit down and then determine tomorrow is going to be this. No, it's way beyond that. And that's why I used to laugh a lot when I I just laugh at some of the things that people try to do. There was a time that this guy called Mike, said that he was going to arrest the black market dealers, that the one that let the exchange rates go up. That's not how it goes. Even if you were going to arrest these people and keep them somewhere, they're not the one that determine the exchange rate.
Yeah.
There are so many factors, like some of them that you just mentioned, that why do we need dollar in the first place? This is what you have to address. The reason why we need dollars is because we have to go and buy in foreign countries. We have to send money for school fees outside, medication, everything.
Yeah.
Because our currency is not accepted by our neighbors. So now everybody wants that dollar.
Yeah.
The traders that feed us because we don't produce our own food, they go buy from outside. They need dollars to come and supply the market. Even the army itself, I saw them the other time getting a consignment of their food delivery that came from East Africa. They have to buy. They have to buy in dollars. They cannot buy in pounds. So now that high demand for dollars by everybody, how do you blame the black market dealers? And the reason why black market dealers exist is because of the central bank. Because central bank does not have enough dollars. And also, when they have the few dollars, they give them to individuals. Because take for example, if today I won a dollar, I want to get it from the market. I can just go to the bank and say, hey, here is my pounds, give me dollars. In a functioning country, the central bank or these other banks are supposed to have that money and say, okay, give us your dollar, exchange rate, give us your pounds, take the dollar, without any hesitation or a long line. But this is not what happened. You go to the bank, the dollar is not there.
Yeah.
So how do you satisfy this demand for the dollar? You have to get it from somewhere.
Yeah.
Even if you go to any bank, Kush Bank, Equity, KCB, any bank you walk in and you get dollar, the black market people will not exist.
Yeah.
Because why would you go to a black market when you can easily get it from a trusted source, which is a bank?
Also, black market is everywhere. It's not just in South Sudan. Even in Kenya, there's black market. Yeah. Like you can literally walk into a bank and then, because the bank rates are kind of expensive.
Because they have building, they have light, they have overcosts of a lot of things
like
to
the
cover.
Overhead cost. So you take your dollars from the bank and then you go and exchange them in the black market. If in the bank it's around, you get 100,000 pounds, let's say. In the black market, you can get 102 pounds.
Well, in Kenya, like,
$100.
as for me,
Yeah.
there's no black market that I know in Kenya.
There is.
No. The
There
thing
is, like, if you go to those banks like Amal, you can just
no,
take
that's
your
not
money
a
and
black
by the
market.
time, no,
It's a
I'm saying you
registered.
can take your money from there, and then when you walk out, you know, these people that sell, like those retailers, some people sell gold, different things around the bank. You can go there and exchange your money with them.
Yeah, but the thing is, it has to make some financial sense. If these people that are coming to supply the black market are getting their dollars from the bank, then it means they have to sell it higher for them to get a profit. And if in Kenya, if you know that if you go to any bank, you'll get dollars at a better rate than this guy of a black market, you will not go to them. Secondly, the high chances, this will be a fake dollar.
Yeah.
So why take chances? You go to the main bank.
Yeah.
So there might be people with dollars, but people will not fund them.
Yeah.
Because if you go to any bank within Kenya, any part of Kenya, you'll get dollars that you want. But in South Sudan, there's nothing like that. And that's why there are these few individuals that have access to them.
That's because people smuggling from, like, they smuggle those dollars. If you have someone who's working, let's say, at the central bank, they can easily give you dollars, and then you do it like a trade, and you give them a certain percentage of commission at the end of the day. So you go and sell them at black market price, and they'll give it to you at a lower rate compared to how other
people get it.
like
And
any other client who's coming to get like a few of them.
Yeah, this is why I was saying there are few dollars in the central bank. And then also those few dollars that are there, that are being misused by the people that are working there.
Yes.
By giving it to few individuals,
their relatives and friends.
They go do that business, they bring it back, and then they do the same cycle, and they're profiting at the end of it.
Yeah.
So the market rates or the market forces that determine the supply and demand of this currency are not within the powers of Salva Kiir. Yes. And this is why I've always said...
They are actually not even within the powers of people like Donald Trump.
Yeah. And so that's why I always hear people saying, oh, dollar is now 600, when it will come back to 400, to 5. I'm like, this thing is hitting a million. This one is going to a million, because the reason why it is going to 1 million, the exchange rate, is because there's nothing being done to address all these factors that are letting it
People need to start farming and produce your own stuff. Yeah. Also, this the likes of Bolmel needs to start investing within the country instead of having offshore accounts and all that and spending outside. That way you'll create some job opportunities and then you will lead to development within the country, and that would attract foreign investors. Yeah. And then the living standards will continue improving from there. But as long as people still rely on, let's say, relatives from abroad to send money for monthly upkeep, people are not working, you are not farming, it's not, the situation will not change.
Yeah. And sometimes I hear people complaining, during those days, we used not to worry about dollars. Why do you think that we have to always worry about the exchange? I'm like, those days, you people were okay with the life that you people were living.
Yeah.
Because I remember around 2002, 2002 going downward, I was in South Sudan.
Yeah.
Literally, there was no school fees. Let's start from there.
School fees was maize. You take maize and beans. They cook it for you guys.
There was no school fees. So let's start from there. There were no hospital.
Yeah.
You get sick and you get better.
You drink the neem tree.
Yes. And then you move on. People used not to have money. The whole month, you have no money and you are not complaining because everybody else has no money.
And there was no abroad, there was no Australia, US.
They were there.
That's when they started,
that's when they
2000.
But I know somebody that went in 1994, but that was not the case. It's because there were not a lot of things that people were buying.
Yeah. And there was not even communication, that direct communication.
Yeah.
Because there were no phones. The telephone were very limited.
Yes, and people used to eat a regular chinitol, and it used to be okay. Nowadays, if you eat chinitol, you're like, no, it's bad. Well, at least we need sugar. Yes. So as life keeps improving, we should expect
people like us, city girls, we need tuna malash. We need stew. I see that we can't eat it with sugar.
Yes.
No walwala.
Yes, I used to hear of a certain lady born Kakuma. The lady that was born in Kakuma, or she grew up in Kakuma, Kenya. And then she got married to somebody that had to take her back to go and show her the parents.
That's so unfortunate. Oh, okay, just to show her. I thought
to go and live
she
there.
Was taken to... Wait, what?
You know, when people used to make mistake, because you have no money to start a family, people always go back home to go and first settle the dowry. And then now you have to think, now you have a family.
Wife,
are you going back to Kenya? Coming. No, some people will just decide to live in the villages.
In the interior.
Yes. And this lady used
to... not that developed, but moving from there to the interior is a bad move.
Yeah, they used to complain that people don't eat food with no soup. And every day is just pumpkins.
Or makachatia.
Yes,
Oh,
yeah.
man, that's bad. I feel bad.
But
for
it was okay for people that used to live there because I remember, like, even when we were there around 2002, eating food with the soup and whatever, no, it used to be on a rare occasion, not every day.
like lunch, breakfast, or there's no breakfast. Breakfast, you drink milk, and then lunch, you have to eat that the same
There's
thing,
no,
and then at night.
it all depends. There are people that might have access to milk, but for me, I would say there was no breakfast sometimes. No
Okay.
breakfast.
You are malnourished.
You just wake up and you do your own thing. You'll get lunch at a later time.
You have suffered.
Sometimes you stay with no lunch. So our people
Wait,
should,
like today and tomorrow, you eat the same thing.
yeah, it's possible.
Oh man.
You eat the same thing.
Why are people not farming? I could just farm like spinach, vegetables.
It used to be a
Okra.
seasonal farming where
okay.
people only farm during a rainy season, which is around May to around October. This is where people will do all kind of farming.
Okay.
Okra, sorghum and that kind of things.
I need to go to the
And
village.
then they are harvested. There's no soup in the village.
What about fish? And the way we have a lot of fish in River Nile. You also have to buy that. You can just go with your own fishing rod and do the necessary.
During those days, the days that I was there, South Sudan was still fighting with Sudan.
Okay, insecurity.
So the places that were near to the river, like for some of us, we are not living there. It's now that I've seen people have moved there. But during those days, we used to be in there. We are not seeing any
You
river
were
to
staying
do.
with Equatorians.
Not with Equatorial. Other part of Bor, I know you have not been to Bor, but
Yeah.
there was no like those water bodies for fishing.
Oh,
It's like in there, far away from River Nile.
that's tough.
So so this life, South Sudanese should get prepared for it. It will get tough as they get going. Yeah.
Yeah, people just need to, you just do what you need to do. And the thing, everything is kind of improving, right? Right now we have access to information. Those days, there were no mobile phones. There was nothing like internet. If it was available, then it was available in the Western world or developed countries. But right now, everyone has access to the same kind of information.
Yeah.
So whatever you do with that information is really up to you. Yeah, but people need to do something.
Yeah.
Just do something. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, so that's it for Jimosi podcast. Please consider subscribing, leave a comment, share, and like. And also let us know your thought about the Jedco power tariff. As for me, there was no need of this guy issuing it as a decree to be read on a national television.
Last time I told you they
Just
don't
sending-
have programs.
Just sending,
And emails.
just sending the letter to the right department. They can work on it rather than the president of the country has said this.
He has not fired anyone and he has not appointed anyone.
So they had to look for
he
something
has
to
do
be read.
something. Look busy.
No, like that SSBC, they need to look for more program. Every time you go to their pages, the main stuff, so and so was here today, the county commissioner, so and
Well,
so.
that's a government corporation, right?
Yeah, but they should have other
Broadcasting
programs.
Corporation.
Like they should introduce more things that will be
For
paying
entertainment.
for
yeah.
entertainment. They don't like,
And then they get advertisements.
the whole day should not be about the government. The government met with. There's something they are not supposed to be announced.
Well, we are still under the Moi era of Kenya.
Imagine what they were announcing. They were announcing that the wife of the president, Ayan, went to inspect her farm in a will.
How is that
So they
national news?
Yes, they got a few individuals to come in front of the camera with I don't know how to call
Like
it. Is it
microphone?
sorghum? No, sorghums and like wrap. Like in Digitel,
show
we call them
evidence.
wrap. Yeah,
Okay.
holding like this.
Farm produce.
And then thanking, man, this
Wait,
is
is she
farming.
going to feed like the foodless? the needy. Or
Well, compared with the back days, she has done something bigger than what she has. No, it's not for the
she
needy.
should have been doing that like all along.
Yeah, they were not doing it for the needy, but I'm just saying this idea of like even small thing like those somebody going to
it's
their
not
farm
news,
has to be make a big news. They should look for.
It's
there are a lot
not
of,
about somebody going to the farm. It's who is going to the farm.
and it has to rotate about the
Presidency.
or the government in general. Like they should have other things. Like they should go to the streets of Juba. They can get something to announce.
See the situation.
The accident that happened during the day.
You could not
what
talk
people
about,
were saying in the market. They become part of the news.
like box pot.
Yeah, they become part of the news because news is not only about the government. The other thing outside the government, which are the citizens.
No, but like if the channel is controlled by the government, then you have little control of what information you're supposed to feed the public with. If you go to those marketplaces and then you ask people different questions and then someone ajiachilie and
they'll
start
bash
talking.
the government.
Yes. How are you going to post that and yet your support is mainly from the government? So that's kind of impossible. But still, I agree with you that they need to get some form of entertainment.
Yeah.
And engage in other activities. It's not just morning to evening people are talking about what the government has done, including people who are not even in the government.
Yeah.
Like I know the first lady, in some countries, they have some active duties, although it might not be paid. But in South Sudan, like I don't think they have something going on. Yeah, she's just a private citizen like any of us with a title.
Yes. All right, so that's it.
That's South Sudan for you. Please subscribe. Let's get to 3,000 subscribers.
Let's keep growing.
Yes.
Yes. All right. See you.